they be so onya no kure and they will know about quality of players but we share how the level of competition
tactics
anyhow even top teams to and the middle table teams then Caneno and the almost Babeka to say even though Villa were Champions League pen but offer
it's regarded as a middle table
offer the Ferguson era Villa yes Newcastle once be Blackburn ebe G Premier League ba kubi but ene offer Villa Tottenham Hotspur sabre ne so on the meche no they be our fa even we Brighton it's in offer competition level now winning the Premier League is not easy winning the Premier League is
more
not easy
tougher games
yes and because quality of players Mr. to yache obia obi so on the meche no and gab no mu what is first no first is Manchester parade omo players ebeye den say player bi obo Villa player bi obo Charlton Athletic player bi obo West Ham kakra bi dodo say ko de benya opportunity awem eti wo hwe even Arsenal season no mo ko beating na and the Premier League ebeye den so bi ko beating ebeye den so bi ko beating ti whilst if you say Ferguson is a very great coach I actually in the Premier League history no I think Saho na so yemfa Pep Guardiola anko me and discredit no for what he has done in the Premier League especially it was our era we you go on say so to Martina say hade bi and me feel say yema ya adwene ko the greatest coach ever the greatest footballer ever na sa anyoma no be 1 week ni Martina say adwene ho a me feel say debate na esi
generations
esi ejai sa argument no because ebre bia ne die wom question ba ko na meto na me bisa me ho say bema bo dey fan say the current generation which are dominated by social media Diego Armando Maradona ebe pie generation we ma do senka social media betiti o Ronaldinho okura kakra bi no so na the presence of social media na nya strong to say ne the tie ko fa sade we buy na me hwe Portugal and France Euro 2000 game no na me hwe na me hwe Zidane performance and the question I was asking myself and they oma mizoto ebia omanya opportunity to watch these players ubo omudi kura na and they yet people even feel say Luka Modric is the standard of Zidane so what them mention say enti yen defining by era ebia era we na the best era we na the best era we na the best but ye keka boma ba be define we na the greatest I think for no because of the social media no aya no manya more advantage than omam to oma enya no Premier League no some few weeks away na start na ene so to be say eboa na ye hwa de bi kakra league no se ba be hyase a obi anim ni tim ahoden o ena obi anim ba bi obetimi aduru
sa ebinom timi age omo di mo na asemato omo
se obeye wonders there e wo ho awon asem dem so to is part of wiase na ye wo no obetimi aye bibia unexpected okura wan susu se nipa na bi asade no obetimi aye ba na otimi aba be sana nyame bo ni wiase nti da bia no e kan ye ho but nipa bia no okwa ako a se wo hwe onwoma okura eno na wugina so didi teme wa hoden a obetimi dia akọ ekonim no ye se kon na wo kọ no obetimi awini anase wontimi wini obedi nkunim ana wontimi ni nkunim etine yetie Zakito support Manchester United so he Manchester team na o tenase pa no o kana kro ni ba bi ombedi oh omom support Chelsea zoto omo kana kro pa omo ni ba bi ombedi Arsenal fo ni ba bi omobedi City fo ni Liverpool fo ni
baby ana range
so obi wo ho a ti o obi wo ho
betimi di bia
ti
wait to
say me fan say Liverpool supporters nim say on betimi retain on Premier League title we are Arsenal supporter mo ni say betimi overthrow Liverpool
who can hope no. Yes, City force nim say they can win the Premier League.
City, yes, City force nim say they can win the Premier League. Yeah. City, yes, City force nim say they can win the Premier League. Yeah. City, oh, can hope no. Yes, City force nim say they can win the Premier League. Chelsea for him say they can compete. But so we share. Ose.
Man you for him say.
Man you for him say teams na ya bom din ni o ma ho den wo so chen mo. Nti ye koso ya
with additions no.
Oh, na say additions no bi aye. Enye man you nko na ya additions. Teams ni nyina ya additions. Eti enya botre mre kakra bi na yes.
Because obi na 3 players or match 50 something goes.
I am fuchini ebi de bi achi. Okay. Eti bese here not only by the individual quality of the players, the system of the coach. A kwaya coach ni person of first born ball. Player kro na wakoto no so besi to coach in system no e the results bebre na. Eno na ese yehwe. Ansa na mtutu. Eti ne ya ete. Si ebo Premier League ni ma ben say na ye busa se nwa mo na betimi anya top 4 na ye koto so aba omo mbenya kese eye City, Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea.
Top 4.
Yes, these are the 4 favorites for the top 4.
Ebenya baby have to aba no.
Oh, na say otokura na ye de be wi aba kan results. Ye gira ne ye mizoto. Si ebusa wo se Premier League na ye bebo no. Why never top 4? Eye Liverpool.
Okay,
City,
5 na
Arsenal and Chelsea. What they are at them I have busa we are. Mizoto busa we are. Because already Mizoto you real last season no. You who City and you who the Omayani this season. Especially when it comes to signing of players to fit their problems. You who Liverpool after winning the Premier League additions on their account. Arsenal last season a man for say they can win the league. Adia no more like nyoma no more like dey na Arsenal dey abeka. Chelsea baby omo finish last season. Emi to kakra makwa akoye e World Club Championship no. So we first have 4 teams we here. Won't for Tottenham Hotspur nko baby omo first have 4 yigina. Won't for Aston Villa nko, won't for Newcastle nko, won't for Manchester United nko.
But ye be we bit masisa.
Agree na make say. So to ene baby e yigina. Baby e yigina. Ene de ye hu yi. Se Manchester United G Premier League ni CCA 2025-2026. The story becomes like Leicester City. Aside their pedigree, but also young teams in performance. I'm so to my exhibit from last season, Bepim season we. Shababia United did last season. Oba are the United to the favorites to win the Premier League.
And they
Arsenal achieving that feat. Chelsea achieving that feat, Man City achieving that feat, and I say, yeah, probably overthrow Liverpool. No, these teams are much closer to winning the Premier League title than Manchester United, than Tottenham, than Newcastle, and Aston Villa. Okay. And I'm a boy, and I'm Nottingham Forest. I see what make him a boy. But you sure say Manchester supporters.
No, but yeah,
you can for Liverpool for lineup, no possible lineup for the season in 2 screens. So to be here now, you shall be possible lineup for Liverpool. Possible lineup. Liverpool coach I have on the slot. The favorite formation is 4-2-3-1. Yeah. 4-2-3-1 system.
It's a lineup, mamu say e kan omo mbeba na omo maba.
Oh, say you hear omo maba.
Okay.
Say you hear omo maba. Omo wo ho. This is Liverpool.
Etikite striking.
Yes.
Salah, Florent Wirtz, Gakpo. McAllister, Gravenberch, Frimpong on the right, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and Kekes.
Yes.
And strong squad. Alisson Becker imposed. Very strong.
Let's pick Liverpool last season.
Very strong.
Okay. 3 changes. And I'm to Liverpool. So what's like? In that 4-2-3-1 system, on say when a system is defined a number 10. So we in a 4-2-3-1 system. So to mostly ubetimi anya a classic number 10 in this system. It is Sobosla was their number 10 last season. To Omo move from Sobosla to Florent Wirtz. My mention idea be about Florent Wirtz. I'm to amount for here. So we should Liverpool team the last season. In games Liverpool struggle here. Aside of many PSG game no, games opponent ni on low block. So we need team bo na yaka se team bia kon low block a team na dwene ne say onu omiem ma amehye no omiem na oba be create chances no ahye no eti se wo bo against teams o mo bo low block mostly baby awuta epic creativity free pa number 10 in game Saliba te so many Nottingham Forest amulu suit Nottingham Forest wo ye Anfield ye hu the best out in Soboslai eti see the following season na see pese return your Premier League title ya ball last season team se hu ye se de sibo okay omo mutimi share ye omo ko on the low block ekwa be na e be fa so on block teams omo bo on the low block then omo move from Soboslai to Floranvit currently in Europe mizoto you be able share the European top leagues players who could easily find spaces whether with the ball so mu kura ball na so mu kura ball no the body movement keke etimi create space. One of them Floranvit eti de na Soboslai edema Liverpool last season no Floranvit upgrade of the na Soboslai the momo eti baby na Liverpool struggle no so to ma upgrade yo in Soboslai in Floranvit so for mu two fullbacks na last season you Robertson clearly you could see say age catch no enti the speed na Robertson wo no so to akofom Milos Kekes am Zoto free bomb of buy unzo ye Milan Academy product Zoto a perfect replacement even defensively or ye better than Robertson. Si apese add more attacking to our gamer na si lose another European market now you will not find a better player than Jeremy Frimpong than Liverpool about with Jeremy Frimpong. It's when you pick the Liverpool team of last season now picking Liverpool team of this season so to omatumu kakra eko omonim yenko Arsenal na yenhwe Arsenal kakra bi Arsenal so possible 11 so to for next season yenhwe Arsenal de ne kakra bi this is Arsenal possible 11 Ryan Impose right back Julian Timber Saliba and Gilbert as their two center back Louis Kelly as their left back MF4-3 of Martin Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice. A front three, look still Mizoto, among for debating. Maduake Nestate and now Martinez Nestate. Martinelli, sorry, and Nestate. Into no, Ebifu say Maduake, Ebisu say Martinelli, until then, you use Maduake. Because to spend over 50 million on a player, Mizoto. I didn't say coach is bed drop on it. Just say they want something additional. Bukayo Saka and then Jokeres. So fast na team last season. You best start this season obi ehun even though Memeti am fan of Jokeres. But so what the records eto. Now she Arsenal problem anom wom last season. Say Arsenal any a proper center forward or be guarantee to goals there. Ubeka say Jokeres record that or in the Portuguese league with Sporting Lisbon. So to this fata. Arsenal for Kotono. It's Arsenal affix a problem last season no more. Bringing in Obia William go share in Jokeres. It was a upgrade team no. And now Omolusu Thomas Partey, who was so important to their team. Okay. Say now be classify Thomas Partey. You cannot classify Thomas Partey as a defensive midfielder. And at the same time, won't even classify Thomas Partey as a deep line playmaker. Or a combination of the two. Okay, yeah, extended Thomas Partey contract. At the end of the year, you hear Obiam Sutu, Oba in the form of Thomas Partey, much younger than Thomas Partey. You sure European market, no? When are you available? Arsenal Kofa Zubimendi. Yes, Ebia he's new to the Premier League. But based on the watch in the Spanish La Liga, no, so a perfect replacement for Thomas Partey. Then Arsenal back four. Omar maintain some level of consistency. Media in the Premier League, Bema Boada. Last season, my best centre back in the Premier League was Saliba. And reminding me of a lot of traditional centre backs are among your opportunity to play this beautiful game. I fantasy football. It's the combination of Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, and Luis Kelly. If it comes to how to defend and prevent your goalpost So we consider goals. Arsenal defensive setup is the best in the Premier League when they decide to defend. Because Arsenal ball with 3 traditional centre backs in their back 4. Nti onso ma maintain no. Ena omo mefo 3 omo de ba kwa beka ho. Ena de na yo mu problem pa last season omo fix injury cares. Nti hwe eno soso. Se wo City a zoto ofa City team no soso a yem fa City team no into screen so. Oman sesan kakra e wo mu team no. Na sesan oman say they started their rebuilding in January. January na Pep Guardiola considered say he cannot compete for the Premier League title. And he should fight for a Champions League spot. But on building on towards next season. And players need be wa. SM do mo bantem. Said there be a Premier League no mo be so. Until next season they will be ready for the Premier League. E bi ne mamush. Ofa City team na to Ederson. Ebia they might change the goalkeeper no. On say goalkeeping transfer in Europe. Me to just one transfer pool and the same goalkeeping. Keeper ba top keeper ba be free club. The way our clubs basically are changing goalkeepers no. Aya na enwa. It's where Donnarumma ni PSG anya problem yi. So say Donnarumma free PSG say Kim because the current Donnarumma is better than Ederson of City. And City will be ready and welcome goalkeeper fans say Donnarumma. Ederson is no City for na force na ama na tena so akọ Saudi. Bamo say you be call with Ederson. Matheus Nunes, Ait Nori, Valdio, Ruben Diaz as their back 4. Rodrigo, this is where my problem is. Rodri, City, any Rodri story no? I don't know, but history actually say players omo tenya ACL no. So more recover, I omo tensi omo da them. The success story of Manchester City in the last 3-4 seasons. Untimi kan wabra more Rodri din. If you have a player, wanya sa ACL problem ni bia. Zoto na esa asemo yaba. City elusu Kevin De Bruyne. City elusu Gundogan. In Gundogan, no ye the game controller. Will be finding how Pep Guardiola team should play. Or yeah, Pep Guardiola answer to the Barcelona team ni Xavi. And Wakofa Tijani Reinders from AC Milan, Edenaba. By some people say, oh yeah, Gondona it's like this over Galatasaray. So money abroad mopeno. And then they sit in team for money go to Gondoan so. Yes, until so be move no. But Tijani Reinders will be there. It's looking at the CWO Europe no. If you want to find a replacement for Bise Gondoana, so now go for Tijani Reinders, I won't a mistake. Okay. It looks like this season will be a season at Jeremy Doku. Ebe establishing no at the right side at the left side of City attack no. Then Mamouche will come in like their Kevin De Bruyne, even though their style is not similar. Just at the top of Rodri and Tijani Reinders. Then operating from the right, AFO Foden, and as Savio, then Erling Haaland as their lead man. So for City team now. Asat eneya ete say haye kasem do say wo fa Arsenal na wo fa Liverpool. If you say City team no mo hihye no enye up to the Arsenal Liverpool standard when it comes to collective play of the team. Because one, you cannot compete in the Premier League now right back Matheus Nunes. Especially era ye draw ball na ye bon no. When sabe is so important. Looking at the winners in the Premier League ne top teams no. They say City game. Now Matheus Nunes between Nebo City right back. Maybe I will share. Yemfane say getting here. You for Chelsea for find a free door to me. Yemfane say Oshia Ebia Cody Gakpo. Very underrated at Liverpool, but almost success last season as a Liverpool for your money ding. What they compare that right backs are top teams in the one. Who say City dey no muto sini kakra. It I still think say even City ne kura na mzo to ye kana asem no. Based on no team no mo say no. Enya out to the Liverpool and then Arsenal standard no. Be ma boda ye wie kura na ye ko wie wo Chelsea. Who say bad squad depth I think in the Premier League now. Chelsea watching team biara. It looks like Chelsea claims every position be almost 3 players. Every position be almost 3 players. So for Chelsea team now the 2. Omo Ato, Jetens, João Pedro, Esalgo, Estivao, Delap, Edo Mababe team no. Omo ye closer to Hato, the 19-year-old defender from Ajax, and Javi Simons from Leipzig. Nti omo nya nwie ne from nka ho. But when you watch the Chelsea lineup, Zutu goalkeeping. My Chelsea supporters, Emfa World Cup, na their course, no their Sanchez ko ye ne nkoda do mo. Say Sanchez no. Or you equal to the goalkeepers or mono moko compete for the top 4 or the Premier League title. Momo fasa de ne dada mo. If opportunity is there, na Chelsea wo e wo sika to spender. Say Chelsea person winning the Premier League title. One area is still full say Chelsea strengthen your goalkeeping. They should go for Donnarumma. Omo go for Donnarumma. Say Chelsea solve omo goalkeeping problem ni we say him. They are there with Arsenal and then Liverpool for the Premier League title. Because when you pick the coach system, so for Chelsea last season, almost story near similar to Liverpool. Chelsea struggle against teams on mobile and low block. It's you for Premier League now. You do January no, winter no. Chelsea so mobile draw against Fulham, and I say Fulham show 2-1. Crystal Palace show 2-1 na Fulham. Fulham them so mobile draw, and a Crystal Palace show mo. I stand to be corrected. All these teams, teams am so to on the low block. So how do you beat these teams? What national analyze you team? You need to find players. Omo betimi abo amo beat teams omo ebo on the low block. It is Chelsea go for be say João Pedro. On 1v1 situation, so to Crystal Palace 2-1. Okay. On 1v1 situation, say we share German Bundesliga na Jetens is one of the best. Chelsea so wo a player you very talented. And Estivao by amount for Becca. This is the Premier League. Many sure say Maresca will rush him. Very good 1-on-1. Say Premier League needs me funnel. To say how I selling in the Brazilian Liga. If Chelsea decide to play in a front 3 closer to their lead man of Jaitens, Kopama, and then Estivao, Chelsea bet me unlock any team out on the low block in the Premier League. Eti over 4 teams here to year for year. Who say Arsenal and Liverpool increase o mo level no. Baby no mo jan last season no mo di bi aka ho. City there no maka say they need to upgrade their right back position, which is very important. And Chelsea also no
because a year why say why 4 teams. So may improve. People also think that United so improve.
You compare them to other teams no. And yet the emphasis no it don't say me here City kra no. Maka just say me here City team na. Omo nu Arsenal and Liverpool. So to them say. And I'm just say Chelsea so no one area is so important because on a bad day on a bad day say Liverpool bobo na dan ofan say nkoye na the game ni ta Liverpool so a Liverpool supporters so many so mo Alisson Becker. Sadia no waye ya. Arsenal ni some more raya. Why City ni some more Edison. By Chelsea nye yakobo World Club World Cup ya. Mokobo fan against PSG akwa chiche ba ku mienu miensenti. Osi yawie. Oye problem. Okay. And the Chelsea ye. United ye no. Zutu. Mebo bo mo line up no na china. Ya heard the outsiders no until they let's just
outsiders say.
Oh so mam zutu omu free chire. Omo de hwesa
am metima be wuram
anwanwade na besi na bi omo ba be wuram nti omo no anwanwade na betimi do omo ba be wuram okay
eno ne da hoyi
dem for United into so too
mo yuso Zexi
na Lisandro Martinez won to say no some go ba go
one more
that be almost after 2 or 3 games in the season
okay.
But he's training. But just that.
United Beko in a 3-4-2-1 system. Unana is their goalkeeper. Yeah. If Martinez is fit, because of
Mazura cannot play ahead of
but based on last season, Mazura more.
Was the best amount of them.
Oh, no, in terms of the number of times.
So pride.
Yeah, do no boy man the best.
I did cry, I will be uncanny team. The baby and what? Who go over so many years?
Anything with that Jenny Euro in it, wrong at United.
But Mazrano, last season,
that Jenny Euro, wrong
last season on the neighbor.
Well, you can say on no never because no been here.
Because only be at Martinez, say you no my, and you are about Leno Euro on more left or right. Barry allow Bomazrano more.
And I mention what you
not ahead of Jenny Euro.
So her last season, most times United team was like a 3-4-3, most likely in the 3-4-3 system, to accommodate Garnacho and Ahmad as their wingers, then one lead man. Okay, this season the best season based on the signings away. On say Obabo more with inside forwards. To say Cunha and Mbuemo double number 10. To say Zaki to work. It will be say Bruno Fernandes. I move before in the best position and number 10. Obe withdraw and Fifi. So to the mention as you. It's ascertained him so too. If Martinez is fit in any three-back system,
but will be a Mbuemo so if you watch the game against West Ham, not Bruno anymore.
Because who am Mbuemo?
Okay.
Say ubo in the three-back system. Na nyame ye wa domina unya a left-footed centre backer. Nyame na aboa. If Martinez is fit, na mizo to Timima United little over 30 games in the Premier League. They are good to go, especially from that side. Delete Timima the standard and he say delayed by my at Manchester United, even though he has experience. Into the better no. So offer Mazraya mizo to when it comes to defending, he is the best among United defenders in the home last season. And dropping him becomes very difficult. Dogu there, you say left wing in Wafa. Ahmad, based on attacking qualities. Say Obo Ahmad as your left wing backer. Zoto Dobo at the right side. Oh, sorry, as your right wing backer. Dobo at the right side of your defense or back three no should be defensively good. Anything who say Mazwai what the nod no. Then, so what show more preseason now? It looks like. So United, they have more confidence in Kobe Menua. As a season, we better in the season. And Aubo in the 3-4-2-1 system, you have a lot of numbers when you are defending. It is Aubo even Kobe Menu, any Bruno Fernandes. You have additional 2 wing backs, plus 1 from the double number 10, who can easily form a block in your midfield to defend for you. No far, Cunha and Mbuemo. And sister said, Omunyan Kutobia.
Was in a bar neighbor. Then you know.
Hoyland, I said Zexi.
Hoyland, you are ahead of the Z.
Says Zexi were Pranaba. It's likely this will be United team. No? But the question we all ask ourselves and say, watching this team carefully and the system that Amorim Peso Mubono. So what can he mean, Nuboma? Team where were the strength to overtake Chelsea?
Okay, so
Arsenal. City and Liverpool.
Why a good way by many transfers. You better just before the league be a very different. Go be a na and your master somewhere.
Now, one ever.
Oh, says Sesco and no Watkins.
Says Sesco bar, no Watkins bar. It means too. Even with Sesco, no Watkins, do you still think, say, it pushes Manchester United straight into the top 4?
To SC. And say our turning within come on, see. For my Lenny Euro. And what can be was this because of the defensive, the striking challenges. And the defense in they are as good as any defensive setup in the Premier League. And he said, Omunya Cunha 15 goals, Mbuemo 20 goals. No Watkins about proven 5 seasons. They be a man go digits. Some become one they are as good as any team. That means that they could be within the top 4. Black me bacho. Nka wa sema.
This is a key to asem na working.
That's all.
Enti wo so sa na ho no.
Me hwe.
Da bi say wo hwe. Esa wo hwe. Enti no to
kan no. O de say Watkins o de just imagine
say school. O de man
Watkins comes in, Watkins Kuna and Mbuemo.
Yeah.
Tell me which Premier League teams and I'm front 3 all goes than these guys. You can only get Salah individual. Haaland individual. Who is out to from more? There's no team. Now you today we sit here. Jibo sit here comfortably. Tell us, get it. Jibo comfortably and conveniently say